Hello everyone, it's me, Maya, and welcome to my channel. Today I have a humongous book haul for you today. I am also in a ninja monkey onesie, so we just know this is going to be a fantastic day. So I recently went to the library, so I have some library books to haul, and I have a couple of other books to haul as well, because I've been getting books sporadically throughout this month and last month. I think I did do a February book haul, but after I filmed that book haul, I might have gotten another book. So, so I think first I'm going to start off with the books in my book haul that I've already read. So these are the graphic novels and such. So I got the LumberJanes series by Noelle Stevenson. I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy it as much as Nimona, but it was still pretty cool. It was weird and just pretty fun. It's all about this, it's kind of like a Girl Scout troop, but not the quintessential Girl Scout troop. They're lumberjanes and they're dealing with these mystical creatures in the forest. I liked the second book the best. I thought that one had a lot more to the story, and it is just a little bit funner. A book that I got that I didn't finish and I don't plan to finish is B-Word Planet. It was just a little too much for me. I think with all that I'm reading and just the mood I'm in, I'm not really up for something so intense, so I decided to just put it down and maybe I'll pick it up later, but I probably won't. I also read The Little Prince by Antoine Exupery. This is probably the cutest book I've read in my life. I really loved how it talked about imagination and just kind of being a kid versus being an adult and all the things that you have changed about yourself as you grow older, but you really shouldn't. You should really hold on to your imagination and just have a good time. I really plan on owning this. So I have a little list in my Goodreads of like the books I want to own, and this book is definitely in that list. The last, as you know, so a lot of these are graphic novels and children's books. So the last graphic novel that I've already read is Honor Girl by Maggie Thrash. This talks about this girl, and it's a graphic memoir, and it talks about her journey with her sexuality at an all-girls camp. So you can just imagine the things that happened there, and it was heartbreaking. The journey itself was funny, but the ending was a little lacking. Not lacking, but it's like a real story, so the ending rarely ends well in real life, but it was kind of like, the way I saw it, like, it didn't really feel like there was a purpose to the ending, and that's just probably how I looked at it, because it's just like, so, usually with those type of endings, you still learn something, and it just feels like she got gypped, basically, from this failed romance. I'm like, I have enough of these failed romances. Give me something a little bit. I guess I probably wanted a little bit more of like a happy ever after, and you didn't get one. And I think I'm still in that mindset where I want all my stories to end happily. So I guess that's why this book didn't really work for me. But overall, the story was good. Just the ending was so-so. The next book is the Lunar Chronicles series. Hopefully you can see that, by Marissa Meyer. I finished Cinder, which was the first one. Loved it immensely. I really want to read the rest of the series, but of course, Scarlet is not at my library yet. So I'm waiting ever so patiently for that book to get here. There's also Crest, which is the third book. Don't know why they sent me the third book. You could have just waited until the second book was ready, but it's alright. Crest. Did you see that? Crest, which was the third book, and Winter, which is the fourth book. So as soon as Scarlet gets here, I'll be able to read the rest of the series. And if you didn't know, this book is like a retelling of fairy tales. Cinder is Cinderella. Scarlet is Little Red Riding Hood. Crest is Rapunzel. And Winter is obviously Snow White. I really, really like how Marissa Meyer takes the fairy tales and turns them on their heads. It's so creative, but it's also fun to find little hidden eggs of, okay, what was from the original text and what probably could we say that she drew her inspiration from the original text. So I thought that was really fun to do. I really want to read the series now, but I have to be patient and wait until the next book comes. Next, we have the Stormdancer series by J. Kristoff. These are the second and third book. We have the third book, Insinger, and the second book, Kinslayer. They didn't send me the first one yet. I will just have to be patient. The only thing I know about this series is that it is Japanese steampunk, which sounds pretty interesting. And I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was a graphic novel series, which is why I was so excited to get it, especially from these covers. Look at these covers. But it's a novel, and hopefully I'll be able to get to it. As you will see very soon, there are a lot of series that I want to get through. And I think I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to get through them. If not, I mean, you can, with library books, you can renew them. You have them for 3 weeks, and you can renew them 2 times. So, like, you kind of have them for almost 2 months if you really know how to work the system. So, I think I have a little bit of time. I forgot to say that Cinder was one of the books that I purchased and that I do own. I think my mother got this for me when we were in Target, I want to say. So, I definitely have a lot of books. And speaking of books that I own, first, gotta lean outside. Okay. Also, we have one last series, which was the Diviner series by Libba Bray. I have the Diviners, which I do own, and the Lair of Dreams, the second book from the library. I am doing the Slay That series readathon this week, and I really wanted to read a series. But since the Lunar Chronicles series is not at my library, I had to find another series to read. Lucky for me, Lair of Dreams was right in the teen section. I was like, yes, I want this now so I can read a series this week. Now, will I be able to read, I think it's 1,100 pages altogether in a week? Not quite sure. If I read every hour until the end of the week, then sure, I'll probably be able to finish it, maybe, I don't know. So these are the rest of the books that I have purchased. These two, did I buy these books? I think these were all books that people purchased for me because they love me so much. So these 2 books I got from the thrift store. And the books all together, my sister got all the books. And they were 4 books. The retail price was $40. We got them for $2. When I tell you I was freaking out that we got it for so cheap, I am in love with thrift store books now because I'm like, this is amazing. I don't know what to do. This is so cool. So we got The Nerdist Way by Hardwick. Can you see that? Boo, boo, boo. And I think this is a book just about being a nerd and really accepting yourself for who you are and all that comes with your nerdy ways. And the next one is Where'd You Go, Bernadette by Maria Semple. I heard this was really funny. I think Rincy Reed said it was really funny. And it's been on my TBR for a while too. So I was like, yeah, let me check it out. The last book is The Choice by Nicholas Sparks. I've already watched the movie and I enjoyed it. And I think I spoke about this in my Was the Book Better discussion, where I tend to watch the movie first and then read the book because I like to have a little bit more details. So it's just like, I'm excited. And I've seen this at I think this is Target? This might have been Walmart. I've seen this at places all the time. And I'm just like, I've got to get it. I know I've just got to get it. I'm going to get it. I got to get it. Can you get this for me? And so it's really cool. So I think this is the last book. I also got a couple of DVDs from the library. I might have gone a little bit overboard, but you know me. I enjoy a good movie and a good book, and I love that the library gives you both. DVDs I got were Billy Elliot, the musical live. I got to see that in London. So when I saw that it was in the library, I was just like, I've got to get this. Oh, I'm so excited. I got so many good movies. And I'm telling you, when I was in the DVD section, I was just like, I want this. I want that. Can I get this? Thank you. You're amazing. It was just so much fun. I also got Paper Towns, which was a book by John Green. It's another one. If I like the movie, I'll probably get the book. Maybe, maybe not. Really depends on how I'm feeling. I really don't feel obliged to read both the book and the movie. Pitch Perfect 2, we already saw this. It wasn't as good as the first one, but I did enjoy the final performance. I just thought it was so cool, and it just kind of blew the first performance in the first movie out of the water. The next movie was Girl Rising. Also, I've already seen this. I wanted to see this for Women's History Month. And I just thought it was so cool to see all these girls' stories and how they've kind of overcome all of their obstacles and just their certain their country's limitations on them. And finally, I saw Max. I love this movie. This movie is so cool. I love those quintessential loyal dog stories where the dog is so cool. And oh my goodness, I want to see this again before I have to turn it back in. And this is the story about this boy whose brother was a dog trainer in Iraq, and just he was a Marine, and he was also the dog trainer or dog handler, I want to say. And the brother dies in was it Afghanistan? In the war, and the dog is kind of unable to be paired with anyone else because he also has PTSD. So they end up giving the dog to the little boy, and now it's their journey of kind of accepting each other and getting more comfortable. And of course, things happen, and you have to figure out what's going to happen to the dog. And it was so beautiful. So I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to see it again. So I think that's it. I've been talking for long enough. Oh, one more thing. You see my little project behind me? Let me go get it. Do you like my new vase of origami flowers? I'll show it close. So I made this. I painted the vase bright blue, and I also made some origami flowers. And I just really am proud that it looks even halfway decent. I'm very proud of myself. So, did I just get tired out walking that far? What am I gonna do with myself? I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you like more of these videos, please hit subscribe. If you like the video, please like it. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.